Hi, I'm Leah. I'm sorry I look like total crap right now, but I just came back from a really long day at school, and also I had to get changed into crappy clothes because I was dressed up all day today. So basically, this is a video on preparation, aftercare, and process of a tongue piercing. Um, I'm gonna say as many things as you need to know based on my experience. Um, I'm an extremely paranoid person, so I'm gonna help everyone else who's extremely paranoid out because I know what it's like to be nervous about something. So, first of all, before you get your tongue piercing, you need to research. You need to research different ways of caring for it. You also need to research potential infections and risks of getting a tongue piercing because that is very key. You need to scare yourself into taking care of yourself because that's what I had to do. And before you go out or before you go get your piercing, be smart and buy a new toothbrush so that you can get rid of your toothbrush with old bacteria on it because you don't want to bring old bacteria on your newly pierced tongue. Also, you want to get mouthwash, but alcohol free, because if there's alcohol in your mouthwash and that gets in the hole, that can irritate it and it can lead to potential infection or something even worse. And you could get sea salt from the store. I particularly don't use sea salt. Normally, you put in like a quarter of a teaspoon with a cup of water and just gurgle it. I haven't done that yet because I haven't gotten sea salt. And if you're like me, you will probably not think to go out and get the stuff that you need for the tongue piercing beforehand. I have to actually go afterwards with my newly pierced tongue to buy all this stuff. So buy new toothbrush. Actually, you should get one with a plaque scrubber or a tongue scrubber so that you can clean around your tongue. And also get the alcohol-free mouthwash, and maybe even a sippy cup, because that's what I did. I bought a sippy cup for the first day, or first couple of days after my piercing. Then you go and get your tongue pierced. I got mine done on Saturday, and it is now Thursday. Um, everyone feels it differently. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, oh, I didn't feel anything, like a lot of people seem to do. I obviously felt something. It obviously felt like someone was sticking a needle through my tongue. That being said, I didn't cry, flinch, whatever. You just close your eyes, breathe. They'll tell you to breathe in, breathe out, push it through. Sometimes it's up and sometimes it goes down. And don't worry, any respectable, responsible piercer knows where to place it, so I wouldn't worry about them getting a vein or whatever. But be sure you do your research on the place that you're going to get your tongue pierced. Afterwards, you'll notice your tongue starts to swell, and obviously you can't talk as well because you just went from talking like a normal fluent person to having a piece of metal here. But also, I need to backtrack for a minute. I was especially paranoid because I am allergic to metal. I can't wear metal without breaking out, or fake gold and silver. So those were pretty big contributors when I did the research. I had to ask them, I was like, do you have any plastic barbells, which are also known as Bioplast barbells and Bioflex? But as long as it's stainless steel, I found out from them, then you're fine, because I'm severely allergic to metal, and there's a stainless steel with 5% nickel, which is fine, so you're good to go if you're allergic or get irritated by metal. That's what I went with, no reaction yet. So afterwards, your tongue gets swollen. Next couple of days, you are going to have to drink instead of eat, or just have liquidy foods, like you can have pudding or milkshakes or protein drinks or whatever. Nothing that's hard to eat. I did this up until yesterday, which was Wednesday, and I had my first solid food. I had 2 spring rolls, and those literally took 45 minutes. So you have to take your time with it because you don't want something to go wrong. when you wake up for a few days, you'll notice, at least in my case, that my tongue got really swollen, like almost couldn't move. Almost thought the balls on the barbell were gonna pop off. And they put in an extra long one so you have room to swell, but still, it's really nerve wracking. But I'm warning you that it is normal. Um, a lot of times it will be hard to lift your tongue for the next couple of days. I just got my speech back. I actually still have a list. I can talk and get my point across without people totally knowing that I have a tongue ring because it's easy to hide. So yeah, go eat the soft food. And a lot of people say gurgle, salt water and water, or alcohol-free mouthwash after every meal, but you actually shouldn't do that. You should do it twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, or whenever you have like a big meal where you could get like food in your teeth and in your tongue, whatever. Do that then, because if you over cleanse, you can develop something called thrush, which is a yeast infection on your tongue. They also say to stay away from dairy products, but I was talking to my piercer, and she said that it is absolutely fine, but just monitor how much. Like, don't have dairy products in every meal, because then that could potentially lead to a problem. Also, for the next couple of weeks, you have to refrain from drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, although some people still do it, and no bacteria like kissing or oral sex. And that's pretty much it as far as restraining goes. But just eat popsicles. You need to suck on ice because sucking on ice definitely brings down the swelling. I know this is me. Took a while though. I'd go in for like 20, 30 ice cubes a day. Just to get swollen down because mine was extremely swollen. Although I had no reaction, it was really swollen. Towards the third or fourth day, you might get a little bit of bleeding around the actual ring, like around there. I would not be too worried about that. It's not disgusting into your mouth and all other places that you should maybe be worried about. It might be a lot of blood loss, but I've had a bit of that and that's fine. Also, just take it easy, eat your popsicles, your ice cubes, and try not to talk too much. So I know with me, I just got my speech back yesterday. Like, I literally couldn't talk up until yesterday. And I've been a little excited what's going on. And as far as brushing goes, brush up and down, punch your teeth, cross, and then spend a couple minutes afterwards scrubbing your tongue because the plaque, there can be a plaque buildup, which I had a little bit of yesterday. So you'll need to scrub because that can lead to infection. You'll also notice maybe a ring around your tongue ring, which isn't necessarily a bad thing at this point. It's also a ring of plaque, but just be careful with that because if that gets into the hole, it can irritate it and it just potentially lead to a bigger problem. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I still got a bit of healing to go. I still am a little swollen, not too much though, and I'm still doing this process, and I hope you got a lot of information that you needed from this video, because I know there wasn't a lot of it when I was fishing around for these videos. There's just more of, I don't know, pointless stuff, but I hope this was informative, and if you have any questions at all, please comment below because I'm willing to help you. I've been through it, and I try to cover as many videos as I can, but I'm a forgetful person. If you need anything, just let me know, message, comment, and then you can subscribe. So good luck on your first, and let me know how it goes.